Hello, YouTube. So, today I went to a store in my area called Trading Games. I have mentioned that place in a couple videos. And I picked up some stuff today. And I got some good deals on some of this stuff. So that's why I would recommend this place. But anyways, here's what I picked up today. First, here is Tiny Toon Adventures Buster's Hidden Treasure for the Sega Genesis. This is another popular one, and I picked up a copy. So now I have another Konami game in my collection. I have another Konami game to go with Rocket Knight Adventures. I picked this one up back in September, but there. Now I have two Konami games in my collection. Now with the case, I'll have to buy another one because if I open up this case, this thing is coming off, so I'll have to get another case in good condition if I want to use this case to hold the game. So for now, this cart sits on my shelf of loose Genesis games. Over here, I got the case for Super Street Fighter 2 on the Genesis. I picked up the game cart a couple weeks ago, but today at Trading Games I got the case for it. And the case, just some minor wear because of how old it is, but still pretty good shape. Here's the game cart that I picked up a couple weeks ago. Picked it up at Vintage Stock for $13. This is also one of the few games that is incompatible with the At Games Genesis clone system. Over here is Hard Drivin' for the Sega Genesis, which is the second Tengen game in my collection. The side of the case is sun-faded, but that's not a big problem. Here's the inside of the case. No instruction manual, but here's the game. Okay, there's the game cartridge. Hold on. It's not the easiest to do this with one hand. This game is a really impressive game for the Genesis. It's like a 3D experience. I don't have the game for this yet, but I picked up the original cover art for Bart versus the Space Mutants on the Genesis. I don't have the game yet, and currently I have this EA case to hold the artwork. Now, yeah, as you can see, hold on. Here on my Sega Genesis collection an EA case is really thick compared to a standard Sega Genesis case. So I'll have to get another case to put the artwork in, a standard Genesis case. This will also be my first Genesis game by Flying Edge. The NES version was made by Acclaim, but this is the Genesis game. And something I picked up today. So, back in August, I got the game and the case for Aladdin on the Sega Genesis. It actually still has the original price sticker from KB Toys, which went out of business. Hold on. At first, I just owned the game in the case, but today I picked up the instruction manual for the game. So now I have a complete in-box Aladdin for the Sega Genesis. This was actually one of the few Sega Genesis games my dad ever played. And this is also the third best-selling Sega Genesis game. Now, as you can see, it's quite beat up. In fact, there were some tears in the back of it, so I had to tape it back together. But I got this for just $4. So there, now I have a fully complete Aladdin for Sega Genesis. And one of my most prized possessions that I have, that I picked up today, is this. The original box for the Sega Genesis. Still glossy. This is for the Sega Genesis. It still has the price sticker from where the system was originally purchased. And it's got this. So now I have the box for it. My Model 1 Sega Genesis. And it's for the exact Genesis I have, because it's one of the revisions, the VA7 revision, that doesn't say high definition graphics at the top. Here's my Model 1 console down there. I made a video back when I got this in May. Those are my pickups today. Well, these, let's put to the side, because I did not pick those up today. The Genesis box is actually the most prized possession that I picked up today. I picked that one up for $20. This here is my second Tengen game for the Genesis, besides Miss Pac-Man. This one has the hang tab, as you can see. With both of them, though, they don't have the instruction manual. I picked this one up for just $3. On the first time I went to trading games, Miss Pac-Man was actually the first Genesis game I bought, but I had to buy a second copy of the game because, hold on, here's the one I picked up last year. I ended up picking up a second copy because this one stopped working. I always get a black screen no matter what I do. That's why I had to pick up a second copy. And as you can see here, I don't know if you can see that, but the sticker is slightly peeling off. I know the camera quality is not doing good right now, but yeah, that's why I picked up a second copy. And so now I have 2 Tengen games and 2 Konami games in my collection. But yeah, I think that should end the video. I also recommend trading games because they have a lot of really good deals on games. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.